Hi everyone, happy Saturday. I'm on for a quick live. I don't know how many people are going to come on. I actually need to post on Facebook that I'm live, so hold on really quickly. I post on Facebook. I want to talk really quickly about Mercury retrograde and anxiety. I'm posting on Facebook. Join me live on YouTube now. But I'm here to talk about really quickly Mercury retrograde. Hi everyone joining the room. How are you? I want to talk really quickly about Mercury retrograde and anxiety. Join me live on YouTube now. Posting on Facebook that I'm live really quickly because I want everyone to know I'm live. Because we are almost at Mercury retrograde, y'all. We are almost at Mercury retrograde. I hate that this computer is so slow. How's everyone Saturday? How are you all doing? What's going on with you all? Hey Thomas, how are you? Happy Saturday. How's your Saturday going? I want to talk about Mercury retrograde and anxiety, but my computer's going really slow at the moment. Okay, cool. Right, so let's talk about Mercury retrograde and anxiety. If you want a personal reading or if you want a live reading, if you want a personal reading, it is Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com. Hey Siobhan, it's LamarrTownsendTarot.com. You can also call me or text me at 703-791-9162. If you want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, $30 for three questions. I'm going to post a PayPal link in case anyone wants a live reading. Well, let's talk about Mercury retrograde and anxiety. So often people experience anxiety during Mercury retrograde. And it makes a lot of sense because Mercury rules communication, intellect, the mind, it rules the nervous system. All right, so it causes a lot of us to overthink, all right, a lot of the times, and overthink about the simplest things. Like, did I turn the stove off before I left home? Oh my God, like, and then you become obsessive about it, and it's like all you worry about the whole time you're out, so much so that you can enjoy yourself. Like, that's Mercury retrograde. That's anxiety, all right? Mercury retrograde does induce anxiety in all of us. So if you're experiencing anxiety at this time, understand that it is the energies. But also anxiety can be a good point of reference to see maybe what you need to focus on at this time. So anxiety isn't always a bad thing during Mercury retrograde. Overthinking anxiety for real. Hey, Sarah. Hey, joyful soul. How are you? Yeah, overthinking anxiety for real. Exactly. That's Mercury retrograde. But sometimes that can be a good thing because if you're overthinking about something or if you have anxiety about something, that may mean that you need to focus on that thing. All right. For example, if you constantly have anxiety about paying your rent, or if you have anxiety over your car, maybe that's something you need to focus on. Maybe you need to better manage your money to pay your rent on time, or maybe you need to get a new car. There's so many different reasons why certain things come up during Mercury retrograde as well as Mercury retrograde shadow period. Hey Sarah, yes, that's in my birth chart. What's in your birth chart? Ninth, oblivious. Siobhan says, I went to the store and shopped yesterday for 2 hours and left my card at home, realized at the register. Exactly. That's Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is the best, y'all. Love it. Gotta love it. But I bet, like, when you got at the register, you got really anxious. Like, you probably thought you lost your card or something. Like, you probably didn't know what the heck had happened. So not only will it Mercury retrograde induce anxiety, it will also cause anxiety-inducing situations in your life. All right. So, but there's always, I find with Mercury retrograde, there's always a lesson in everything that happens. Like, there's probably a lesson in that for you, Siobhan, in some like sense. Like maybe to pay more attention to your card, or Pay more attention when you leave your home, you know, making sure you have everything. Because Mercury retrograde will bring things around to teach you a lesson, all right? Fix your car yesterday. Yes, Sarah. Yeah, like car issues often happen during Mercury retrograde. Hazy, no. So don't feel bad. Right now we're in my room because I've designated my living room as the cat room. And because I have cat allergies, I have to make sure that I have one room at least in my apartment that is cat proof. Like, no, the cat can't come in. Which is good because I also have poisonous plants in my room to the cat. So it's for the best for him. In case you were wondering where Fonzie is, thank you, Josh, for your donation to my super chat. If you want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, $30 for three questions, and I do prefer PayPal. I just posted the PayPal link. By the way, you all, my Sephora event is later today, actually. So I will be vlogging that. Me and my cousin are going to go. I don't know what I'm wearing. I'm in between just wearing like a simple black top or that blue top that you all keep telling me to check or, you know, wear. Let's cleanse these energies. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this dark many past readings. In the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, in Jesus' name, I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, amen. By the way, if you want a personal reading, I am available for personal readings as well. Okay. Shimon says, I always check before I leave, and I didn't. Plus, it was in my jacket, and I didn't listen to my intuition telling me to wear it. Exactly. See? Lesson in it. Let's get into Josh's question. Josh wants to know, how was my first date with Aaliyah? What type of impression did I give? Here's some extra cash, by the way. Thank you, Josh. How did Josh's first date go with Aaliyah? What type of impression did Josh give Aaliyah? But yeah, I feel like Mercury retrograde just has a weird way of like teaching us lessons. Like a lot of times with anxiety, you just have to learn like things are out of your control and you need to be okay with that. Like you just need to find a way to feel centered within yourself. Hope for the best, do your best. That's all you can do during Mercury retrograde. How was the first date with Aaliyah? What type of impression did Josh make? Okay. I do feel the energy of disorganization with the first date. Like I don't know if things kind of went awry or if there were delays or if things just kind of went left field in terms of locations, in terms of choosing where to actually go. How did she feel about it? What type of impression did you give? It was what it was. I just feel either miscommunication or confusion. But I feel like you'll continue to talk. I feel like the impression that you gave was one in which I don't feel like you came across as confident as you truly are, as you could be. So I feel like you didn't. It's not that you didn't make the greatest impression. It's just like the impression was a little bit underwhelming, in some sense. Once again, I feel. Once again, it could be because of the date overall. Like I just feel like maybe there was traffic. Like you were stuck in traffic for 2 hours, or she was stuck in traffic, something like that. Like just caused things to go awry. And I just feel like, but it was kind of out of your control, and there was nothing you could really do. So. There's always a time for a second go round, though I feel. So that's what I feel with that. Does that make sense, Josh? Wearing black would be cool, but the Sephora people probably gonna have black on. That's true. I think I'm just gonna wear that blue sweater that you all keep telling me to wear. And I don't know what pants I'm gonna wear yet, but I don't know. I need to start getting my outfit together actually. All right, so dealing with a Capricorn. Does that make sense, Josh? By the way, if you want a live reading, it is $10 for 1 question, 20 for 2 questions, 30 for 3 questions. I've just posted the PayPal link. I do prefer PayPal. And you can also put your question in the PayPal note, okay? Josh says, yes, thank you. Okay, yeah. I feel like, there's a chance to make it up if anything did go wrong. Sarah says, dealing with Capricorn, not committing. He does nothing wrong. Trying to figure out if I should cut ties. Ooh. Ninth Oblivion says, I tried to look for it and still having trouble learning the birth chart. I have sent you a picture of my birth chart to you. Yeah, if you want a birth chart reading, I do birth chart readings, Thomas, so you can purchase a birth chart reading if you want. Siobhan says, I wish I could go. I need a night on the town. Yeah, I'm glad to get out, to be honest. I've been stuck in my house, like, I feel like forever, really. But it's from 8 to 10. I'm going to vlog. I don't know. I don't even know what look I'm going to do. Like, I don't know if I'm going to wear, like, makeup. I don't even know if I'm going to wear makeup. Like, I might put on a little foundation. Maybe some lip gloss. I don't know. Hi, Sui. How are you? What do you all think I should wear to my Sephora event tonight? Maybe I should ask you all. You want a live reading? It is $10 for 1 question. I'm anxious about what I should wear, as you can tell. It's $10 for 1 question, 20 for 2 questions, 30 for 3 questions, and I'm going to post the PayPal link right now. Amber says something black. I agree. Like, I'm thinking black pants and maybe like a black jacket. Like, I wish I had a black blazer, but I do have a cute black pullover maybe. Siobhan says, you got this Scorpio energy in your Venus. You're a magnet right now, Lamarr. Ooh, child. You may meet someone, girl. I hope so. Speaking of which, let's look at the astrology for right now. By the way, speaking of Kitty, have you all heard this song before? You all know I love listening to music while I talk to you all and do these videos. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how I can listen to music and talk to you all at the same time and carry on a normal conversation. Music has always been a part of my life ever since I was young. So it's like background noise to me, really. And I make music, so you all know that. But let me show you what I'm listening to because I love this song. Have y'all heard this song before? It's a good song. So check it out. I feel like some of you actually like listen to some of the music I like suggest you. Okay, so Siobhan says you may meet someone. I need a black blazer. Me too. Okay, so let's look at the energies really quickly though and see what's going on. Because Siobhan says something about Venus and Scorpio. I do have Venus and Scorpio, but I'm wondering what's going on right now. Where's Venus right now? Siobhan, Venus is in Scorpio. I feel like Siobhan already knew that though. And it's interesting, it's in Scorpio in the 10th house of Capricorn. However, the 10th house is currently in Libra. So that's Venus. Wow. We also have Sun in Scorpio in the 10th house, as well as Mercury in Scorpio in the 10th house. So I definitely could meet someone. And if you have strong Scorpio energy, right, like in your chart, I would suggest you going out too. Maybe you might meet someone if you're single too, honey. But of course, the houses will change throughout the day. So that's just right now as we speak. But yes, Siobhan, thank you for that. But yeah, I feel like I need a black blazer. I don't know if I want my makeup to be extra or if I just want to be really just like simple and cute. I don't know. But you all say something black. Shannon says, wow, did you think of gold? You know what's funny? Someone else told me to wear gold. And I don't know if I have anything gold though. I'm gonna have to look in my closet and stuff, but I think gold would be cute actually. Gold and black would be really cute. Ninth Oblivious says you're going to run into a Libra tonight. Ooh, child. Okay. That's exciting. That is exciting. Yes. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect. I'm just like, I'm glad my cousin's going with me because I don't want to go alone. And yeah, she's a Pisces. So it'll be me and her, Capricorn and Pisces together. Yes, golden black. Yeah, that sounds really cute. Golden black. We need to get ready with me. Ah, yeah, I was thinking about that actually. I was gonna record me getting ready. So yeah. Hey Rahul, how are you? If you guys want a live reading, it's $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, 30 for three questions. I'm gonna post the link to the PayPal right now. I feel like I said post right there, like Trina Braxton once again. And yeah, send your donation to my PayPal. Put your question in the PayPal note. Shannon says, so hot, black and dressed comfy. Does your cousin have gold for you? Black and dressed comfy. Does your cousin have gold for you? Mike, I don't know if she has gold for me. I might have to see. She's like she's tiny though. Like we are not the same size. I wish we were the same size. But she keeps saying she wants to grow a booty, and I'm like, girl, I have like two booties for you, like right here, you know? So, but I wish. I just need to get something gold. Like, I just need to go and shop, you know? Fine, Yar. Yes, Rahul. I'm good. Great to see your channel growing. Thank you, Reflection and Progression. Yes, I'm very glad. I think right now we're at 30. I don't know. How many subscribers am I at right now, y'all? I don't even know. 39,000. I'm almost at 40,000 subscribers, actually, I think. What time will the Get Ready With Me be? It'll probably be later tonight because the event ends at 10 p.m. I don't know if we're going to stay that late, but I might be fashionably late, so. Josh, who? Josh Dixon? Oh, no, Josh, the one in the chat. Shannon, gold tie or scarf? Ooh, I might have a gold scarf actually somewhere. I'm gonna have to look. Two booties, child, Siobhan. Yes, man. I always get told that my ass is big, so it is what it is, honey. My ex Capricorn chick is deaf. Oh wow. How does that? Thank you, Sierra, for your donation. I'm late. Where you going? Hi, Star. I am actually going to a Sephora event. It's a modeling event. I think it's a modeling / Sephora event, and I was invited by a modeling agency a week ago. And yeah, I'm going there. I don't know why I'm going. I'm just going, I guess, to network. And I'm going with my cousin, so I'm not going alone. So that's good. Ninth Oblivious says, watch out for this Libra and be careful. Ooh, child. Thomas, tell me more, honey. Why should I watch out for the Libra? Is he going to be upset? Why are you so obsessed with me? Okay, wait. Someone sent a donation. Thank you, Sarah, for your donation. Let's see if you put your question in the PayPal note. Make sure you all like the video, by the way. My ex Capricorn is dead to me. Ooh, okay. But yeah, thank you, Sui. Let's get into your question. Zeno says, Mystique, chill, bro. People are very protective of this live, all right, and protective of me, so they do not like negativity when it comes to me, honey. But Mystique, I do wish you the best with your Capricorn. I'm sorry to hear that. But let's cleanse these cards, honey. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of the sect, many past readings. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. Yeah, Star, I'm going to a Sephora event. She enjoys my dark sense of humor. Oh, what a crowd. Yeah. We're a sensitive crowd over here, Mystique. We're intuitive. So sometimes you just have to clarify what you mean. So Sierra says, hi, I'm Sierra. I recently told my friend Michael that I'm interested in him. He's in Aries, and his moon is in Cancer. I'm a Capricorn, and my moon is in Leo. Communication is great, but I want more attention. Do the cards see this relationship working out? Siobhan says, we thought you might be trolling at Mystique 93X. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just have to clarify. But thank you, Mystique, for clarifying. Thank you for letting us know. It's just a dark sense of humor. We appreciate that. So, will things work out between Sierra and Miss Aries? Will things work out in this relationship between Sierra and Miss Aries man? Sierra is, once again, a Capricorn with her moon in Leo. Oh, interesting. And he's an Aries with his moon in Cancer. Oh, wow. That's a lot. He's probably very emotional. He can probably be very dramatic. He's probably the type of person that throws the rock and then hides his hand. I'm just picking up the energies off that sun and moon alone, to be honest. But let's see what the cards have to say. Siobhan says, I like the way you worded that. Whoever asked the question. Yeah, Sui asked this is Sui's question. No reading, just have a coffee on me, sis. Oh, thank you, Star. Ninth Oblivious says, this Libra is negative and sneaking. Child, ew. Is it just someone I meet, or is this like someone like a Libra, or I'm sorry, a Sephora executive or whatever? Anyways, here we have the two coins for Sui. Definitely wanting more. Getting mixed signals probably from Miss Aries too. But the foundation of the relationship is pretty solid in terms of emotion, in terms of mutual attraction, I feel, with the Ace of Cups coming out. However, I do feel like there's something with communication that may be the biggest issue, but you said communication is great, but I just feel like there's something about, maybe it's just understanding one another really is like the biggest hurdle at the moment. Like communication may be great, but it's like you may not feel like you totally understand one another. You totally understand him. Do I see will the relationship work out? I think it has the potential to work out, but it's a relationship that will need to, like, it's gonna be very casual. Like, I feel like it's not gonna be. I feel like it will be exclusive, but it will be very casual. Like, it's gonna feel casual. It's not gonna feel like a serious, committed relationship to you. And I feel like that may be an issue for you, because I feel like you want to feel that serious, committed relationship feeling. Sui says, true. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm feeling. So I feel like In terms of it working out, I feel like it'll be something for a little while, but I don't know if I see it being something totally long term. I actually feel like you two are better kind of as friends. I feel like you two may be better as friends. He's mourning right now, lost his mother, so I gave him space, but it's too much space. Yeah. That makes sense as to why the high priestess showed up in the family mother position. So that makes sense. Yeah, his mother's around him heavily at the moment. And he definitely needs that motherly energy, that intuitive feminine energy that I think you provide in the relationship, with him. So I would say kind of get back in touch with him if you can, but there's something about it that just feels casual. All right. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. All Topics YouTuber says, Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. How are you? It's good to see you. Yes, I don't usually come on Saturdays. I just never know who's on watching, YouTube on Saturdays. But I'm gonna have to get off. Oh, I can't spend too much time on here, y'all, because I have to get off at least by before 6. I have to get off to get ready and start filming for my event. So he says, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're so welcome. Yes. By the way, if you want a live reading, it is $10 for one question. Thank you, Star, for your $10 donation, by the way. Speaking of coffee, all right, I do have my coffee here. If you want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, 20 for 2 questions, 30 for 3 questions, and so on and so forth. I'm going to post the PayPal link right now. I do prefer PayPal. And if you send your PayPal payment, please put your question in the PayPal notes. All right, thank you. What event, Lamarr? Says All Topics YouTuber. It's my Sephora event, my Sephora modeling event. 9th, Oblivious says someone new, and it's Neptune retrograde in the first house in Pisces. Oh. You know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure I have 7th house in Pisces. So that makes sense. All right, I will look out for Libra, and I will definitely be sure to ask people's zodiac signs as well. All right, and as soon as someone tells me that they're a Libra, honey, I'm going to be on watch. Thank you, Ninth Oblivious. Siobhan says, yeah, probably not a good time when his mom just passed. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of actually a mama's boy too, Suey. So, yeah. You're drinking green tea? That sounds so amazing. Like, I do need some tea as well. But I'm anxious, you guys. I'm anxious because of my events. I'm anxious because of Mercury retrograde. I'm not like super anxious, but it's like a small little like faint of anxiousness. Is anyone else anxious right now? Like even if it's just like a little tinkling. All Topics YouTuber says, hey Siobhan, and you're right, his mom passed, not good right now. Yes. Nathan Blibby says, you're welcome. Thank you. All Topics YouTuber says, and congratulations, Lamarr and Sephora event. Thank you. Nathan Blibby says, holy water in it, with holy water in it. Interesting. I cleaned some of my candles earlier with holy water, actually. I had to do a candle for a client. So I'm anxious. Yes. Siobhan says timing really is everything, believe it or not. I believe that, Siobhan. I actually feel like there's like a hidden meaning in that as well. Timing is everything. So, and you know what? That also says is that things are like, there's a lot that's out of your control. So you just have to be patient and do your best. And leave it up to time. I like that. Timing is everything. Make sure you all like the video, by the way. Thank you for being here. My sun is conjunct. Siobhan says my sun is conjunct Mercury and my moon. is conjunct Mars. Wow, my whole life is anxiety based. Yeah. That Sun conjunct Mercury definitely causes you to overthink. That Moon conjunct Mars may cause you to be very emotional and be dramatic when you become very like emotionally triggered too. Conjunctions are when you have two placements in your birth chart in similar planets or in similar zodiac signs. So for those of you who don't know, in layman's terms. It is cold. Ooh. But you know what they say? Mercury retrograde isn't a time to start a new relationship anyway. Now that you mentioned that, ninth oblivious. So if I meet someone new during this time, it's probably, or if you meet someone new during this time even, it's probably best that we go with the flow, all right, with that. Because things are going to change once Mercury goes direct, for the good or the bad, all right? So, how many days do we have until Mercury officially goes retrograde, you all? Let's see. We have 5 days until Mercury goes retrograde, officially. But it feels like to me, Mercury has been retrograde this whole time. Siobhan says, especially during a Scorpio Mercury retro. Yeah, exactly. And like one of the most frustrating things about Mercury that I don't think people realize as well from an astrological standpoint is that Mercury actually changes zodiac signs every few days. So Mercury is in Scorpio now, but next week it could be in Capricorn. Or a couple days from now it could be in Capricorn. A week from now it could be in Leo. The next week it could be in Scorpio again. Like Mercury is constantly on the go. So Mercury retrograde is a hoot. Okay. Ninth Oblivious says, I have been abused as a kid growing up, and that's why I have anxiety attacks. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. And that's the interesting thing to note too, is that things like that will come up during Mercury retrograde. But of course, they will come up to be healed, all right, to be released as well. Zeno says sending positive vibes. Yes. Sending positive vibes to Ninth Oblivious. Absolutely. May God protect you during this Mercury retrograde and this shadow period. Okay. Is anyone else a Mercury rising? I'm a Virgo rising. So Mercury retrograde tends to like definitely affect my posture and my behavior. I notice it tends to affect my look. I've noticed lately on live and even on Instagram, I've been like my hair like has been a little bit like not messier, but like not as snatched as I would like it to be. All right. Like it's just like if you have a rising in Mercury, like it's gonna affect like your physical appearance. Like people are gonna be able to see like, oh, you're a little bit disheveled at this time, unorganized. Okay, like that's Mercury rising. If you have a Mercury sun, it will come out kind of in the same realm, but more so in everything you touch. All right, will like seem to be tampered with, or like something haphazard shows up. If you're a moon in uh Mercury, then it's going to affect your emotions. Like old things are going to come up from the past. If you have a moon in Mercury, and things like that. Like it's going to affect your emotional life. Like you may become more emotional during Mercury retrograde if you have a moon in Mercury. My Gemini daughter is Mercury rising in Gemini. Child. Yeah, it probably affects her like her appearance in some way, or I don't know how to explain it, but we just have to think of it in the sense that the rising sign deals with our physical appearance. The rising sign deals with how people view us and see us. So people are going to be able to easily see during Mercury retrograde if you have a rising in Mercury that you're unorganized, or you're disheveled, or you're tired even, or, you know, you're confused. Like, things like that are going to be easily noticeable to people, you know, when it comes to you. In this case, when it comes to me. So, like, one thing I noticed, and that some of you probably notice, is that, like, sometimes when I get nervous or anxious, I talk a lot. And I talk really fast. But that's because I have also Mercury in Sagittarius. Hey, Vital Virgo, girl, I have not heard from you in so long. Where have you been, honey? I have not heard from you, and so we have not heard from her in a minute. Let's welcome Vital Virgo back into the room. Ninth Oblivious says, Scorpio rising with Uranus retrograde in my first house. Wow. That's interesting. We also have to remember that Mercury rules our sixth house. The sixth house is the house of work, job, health. It also rules organization, which is often why people become disorganized during Mercury retrograde, why there's disorganization in the workplace during Mercury retrograde, why people may fall off with their diet plans and their health plans during Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde also does rule the third house, and that's communication, intellect, the mind, how we communicate with others. Obviously, why communication, you know, gets messed up during Mercury retrograde and stuff like that too. So traditionally, the third house is ruled by Gemini. Traditionally, the sixth house is ruled by Virgo. Virgo and Gemini are both zodiac signs ruled by Mercury. The only zodiac signs ruled by Mercury, actually. Vital Virgo says, going through it, honestly, it's me, Dina. Just change the name. Yes, Dina. Yeah, yes, welcome back. That explains the abuse at night. Yeah, Siobhan, hey, love. Scorpio, that's interesting. Yeah, Scorpio does relate to abuse. Physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, all right? Unfortunately. I was going to say something else, but I'm going to leave it there, I think. By the way, if you all want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, 30 for three questions. And I just posted the PayPal link. And yeah, if you want a live reading, send your PayPal payment, but send your question with your PayPal payment as well, all right? So yes, Dina, how are you? How has it been? I'm sorry to hear that you're going through it in Miss Mercury retrograde, but you will make it through. Dina says, Siobhan, I always land on these feet even if they wobble upon landing. Yes, ma'am. Dina says she has 9 lives, honey. I live for that. Yes, Dina. But I literally haven't, I feel like I have not heard from Dina since like way back when I used to do lives before I got a part-time job. Do y'all remember when I used to do the lives like way back? Pretty much similar to how I do them now. Like, not much has really changed. My lives are pretty much the same. Been through it all. That's what made me stronger. Yes. Saeed says Mercury in Sagittarius. Yes. Shout out to the Mercury in Sagittarius crew. It's interesting because Mercury in Sagittarius and Gemini are both polar opposite zodiac signs. So actually, when your Mercury is in Sagittarius, it's said to be in detriment. So when you have Mercury in Sagittarius, you can piss people off very easily. You can hurt people's feelings very easily. And this can be especially easy to do during Mercury retrograde, all right? Because during Mercury retrograde, you're really not thinking before you speak. You're really not thinking before you act. And I also have Mars in Sagittarius too, so that's an interesting point to make. If you have Mercury in Sagittarius, you may hurt people's feelings very easily during Mercury retrograde. You may say the wrong things at the wrong time. But don't worry, because things may probably turn around in your favor once Mercury goes direct. So Just be careful of what you say. But be careful of what you say, period, if you have a Mercury and fire sign at all during Mercury retrograde. Like, Dina says trying to get my butt stabilized financially. Yes, Dina. Dina, you need to reach out to me for a candle, honey, so we can get that situated. You need to amplify those energies, I feel. I feel like your money energy is low. Siobhan says it's interesting. Kanye released this album right now. What album? Viria says, what about people born in Sagittarius and Mercury retrograde? It pretty much relates to what I said. Like, just be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you do. You may accidentally hurt people's feelings. You know, it just is what it is. Trying to get into nail tech school. I know I missed you. Yes. Saeed says Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Aquarius, Mercury in Sagittarius, Venus in Capricorn, Virgo rising. That's interesting that we have a lot of similar placements, Saeed. When were you born? In November? Siobhan says, Vital Virgo, congrats. I do nails by trade. Yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to do my nails, honey. My nails aren't bad. I don't do anything specific to them. I actually need to trim them soon, actually. Mars in Sagittarius as well. Yes. I'm 12/28/90. Am I definitely a Capricorn? Yes, Zena, you are definitely a Capricorn because I'm 12/27/1991. So, and I'm definitely a Capricorn. We just have that extra Sagittarius oomph to us. Ninth Oblivious says Aries, Mercury retrograde in the 6th house and Sun direct. That's in your chart? So sometimes you can probably come like you may be misunderstood with your communication. And that also probably makes sense as to like I think didn't you say you have a speech impediment, Ninth Oblivious? I feel like that's your Aries Mercury retrograde in the 6th house. My Mercury's in Leo and Mars in Virgo. Yes, I do. Yes. Kanye album Jesus is King. Is it good? My Mercury's in Virgo, Lord, I'm staying in the house. Yes, I've heard you. 8th November 1997. Yes. Yeah, I had a feeling you were born in November. I was recently diagnosed with severe anxiety and depression, put on meds, but I feel like it affects my motivation for money and other aspects. I stopped the meds. That's good. That makes sense because I was like, your money energy feels low. Maybe it's not your money energy, it's like your abundance energy, because it's your abundance energy that will attract money and money making opportunities and stuff like that to you. So, yes, honey, we need to get those energies up. Vital says they help with mood, but only I can change my circumstance. No meds can do that for me. Exactly. I remember one time, the only time I've ever been to like a therapist or a psychiatrist in my life is not too long after my dad died. I was like 18, still in high school. And I was struggling with a lot. I hadn't come out of the closet. Like, you know, it was just a lot. And I went to a therapist and I sat with him and kind of like told him what was going on. And he didn't seem to take any regards to what I was saying at all. And he was just like, okay, here's the prescription for this, take this. And it was like something called Paxil. Do they still have that? And I did research on it, and something in my spirit told me, don't take that. Like, it's not worth it. Like, just work on improving yourself emotionally. Like, I just felt like the energy that like I could overcome whatever I was going through myself. And I never got that prescription. And actually his assistant like would keep calling me and asking me to schedule another appointment, and I would like finally I told her, I was like, I don't think I'm interested in anything this psychiatrist is offering me. And she hung up on me. And that was my confirmation that, okay, this was just about money, really. Like, you weren't trying to actually help me in my mental health. So with that being said, be careful, all right? And choose at the very least a good psychiatrist or therapist. Because some of them are definitely out for money, all right? Now, I'm sure there are some amazing psychiatrists and therapists out there. Right now, I don't need one, honey, thank God. But, all right, if I did need one, I would make sure that I did reputable research, all right? My focus has only been on relationships, and I do need to shift my focus. Do you have any degrees in your chart at 18 degrees, Lamarr? Let me see. I don't know, actually. Do I have any, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. What time is it, by the way? Oh, okay. I have time. I sometimes wonder why all the flowers had stopped. I dream about you. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Okay, there we go. Come on over to me. I don't see any 18 degrees. I see 2 degrees, 29 degrees, 25, 22, 23. It's a lot of 2s and 1s. I don't see any 8. No, I don't see any 18 degrees. Excuse me. What does it mean to have North Node in the first house, Jupiter in the 5th house, Saturn in the 7th? That would take a lot to explain. Does the shadow period have anything to do with why I feel so distant from my boo? Yeah, probably. Some are money mongers. Sometimes things happen in your chart at that age matches the degrees in it. Oh. Well, I didn't know that. You have 29 degrees where? I have 29 degrees in my 5th house in Sagittarius. 29 degrees in my 5th house in Sagittarius. And 29 degrees in my 11th house in Gemini. Wait, that doesn't sound accurate. I have 11th house in Gemini. Alright, maybe it is accurate. I don't know. Odd question, but can your chart tell you if you're already predisposed to getting depression or anxiety, and could it help you pinpoint the cause? Yes, it definitely can. By the way, if you guys want a live reading, it is $10 for 1 question, 20 for 2 questions, 30 for 3 questions. I'm going to post the PayPal link right now. And yeah, if you want a live reading, send your PayPal payment and make sure you put your question in the PayPal note. Okay? I have 18 degrees in Libra. My twin flame is a Capricorn. How do I get her to talk to me? If you all want a live reading, it is $10 for 1 question, 20 for 2 questions, and I do accept Super Chats or PayPal. But that is interesting. I did not know about the 29 degree in age thing. It's funny, I have 22 degrees Libra in my 3rd house. I wonder what happened at that age, 22. That would have been 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I would have been in college. I don't know. 23 degrees, 2nd house in Virgo. I'm about to become obsessed with this now. By the way, make sure you all follow me on my Instagram, Lamarr Townsend Tarot on Instagram and Facebook. I just posted 2 videos today on Instagram and Facebook. One video was how I prepare my candle magic, or my candles for candle magic. The other video was just a general reading for everyone. Hot like a fire. Take you. Oh, why won't it let me comment? Sorry, y'all. Oh. 29 degrees in your 11th house. Watch them friends. Ooh. I will. Vital Virgo says, I've been taking up an interest in reading up on the 4th house in Pisces lately. That's one of my house placements, and it's giving me a lot of clarity towards circumstances. Yeah, the 4th house is the house of family and home, mother, relationships, how you are as a mother, how your mother was to you. Is Saturn in 7th house really the strongest? I heard people say that. It can be strong in terms of business, maybe not so much in terms of love. Ninth Oblivious says, Pluto retrograde in Libra in my 12th house. Vital Virgo says, I can't believe how long and beautiful your locks are getting. Oh my God, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing anything different to them. I just wish these would grow faster. Like, that's my thing. Please grow faster. Oh. But yeah, thank you. Hot like fire. Take you. Sun conjunct Mercury or Saturn can produce depression, even Pluto. That's true. Oh, that would mean, Saeed, you may have your 7th house conjunct your sun. Oh, wait, no, your sun in Scorpio. Siobhan says, yes, Aliyah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm listening to Aliyah right now, actually. Oh, no, no. By the way, this is one of my favorite pictures of her. You can't resist. Take hair, nails, and skin vitamins. It helps. Yes. So I was actually talking to my friend the other day. She gave me a reading, and she said she saw me taking vitamins for nails, skin, and hair. I know prenatals are good for nails, skin, and hair, but I think those are specifically for women, right? Yes, it is $10 per question. So if you want a live reading, it is $10 for one question. And I just posted the PayPal link, so I do prefer PayPal, and you can post your question in the PayPal payment when you send your payment. By the way, thank you, Jeremy, for your question. Do you have a question? I can answer you really quickly without looking at the cards for your $2 donation. Thank you. What is your question, or are you just donating? I appreciate that. Yeah, prenatals for one, exactly. But I know biotin helps your hair grow. I don't like biotin for some reason, though. You can take biotin or the hair, skin, and nails vitamin. Yeah, biotin actually makes your hair grow really fast, though. Like, I have to constantly shave when I take biotin. And actually, speaking of which, I want to get laser hair removal as well. Like, I'm thinking about that. Specifically on my face. I'm taking that vitamin right at this point. You're taking biotin? I have biotin in my medicine cabinet. I just don't take it as often because it does make your hair grow really fast. Maybe I should start taking it again, though. Which house is really the strongest? Not love or business, just physically. It depends. Physically, it would probably be the first house, though. Lifted Botsiva. I'm allergic to biotin. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. What would be the equivalent to biotin? I think I have to leave soon, guys. I have to get ready, and girls, I have to get ready for my event. And I have to start filming. You want laser on the face? You don't want your mustache anymore? I actually don't like my mustache. I hate my mustache because it just itches all the time when it grows in, and I can't stand that feeling. I hate it. But I am afraid of lasers, though, so I don't know if I would do laser hair removal. Do they have other forms? Because I'm scared of lasers. But maybe I just need to suck it up. I don't know. Pluto and Mercury in third house in Scorpio. All Topics YouTuber says, just watch a Astrological review. You were right. They say he doesn't like black people in his videos and doesn't pay people. Yep, that sounds like Todrick. Nathan Oblivious says, I have collagen, hair, nails, and skin and bones and joints. Collagen is really good for your collagen is good for your hair, nails, and skin, actually. And I do have collagen in my cabinet too. I don't know why I don't take that either. Vital Virgo says, what event? I missed it if you announced it. Yeah, I posted a video like a week ago, but I have a Sephora event to go to. I got invited to a Sephora event by a modeling agency that I applied to, and yeah, I'm going tonight. Siobhan says, you look Italian when you have the mustache. Yes! That's interesting. I didn't know I could look Italian. Siobhan says, yeah, they on Todrick neck about paying people. He needs to pay people. Lifted Batsivata says, sugar scrub will remove your hair beautifully, alchemize it in your mind while you scrub with lemon. That sounds really relaxing. I don't know why people don't think they won't get exposed in this internet world. Exactly. Like, why wouldn't you pay people? But I'm not Todrick Hall, so I don't care. I'm just a psychic reader. But yeah, not paying people's may be Todrick's downfall. Coconut oil is good for the skin and hair. I've heard that, but you know what? I'm allergic to coconuts. I'm allergic to all nuts, so I'm scared to try coconut oil. I don't want to end up in the emergency room. Thank you, Jeremy, for your $10 donation. Yay, woohoo, congrats, have fun. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for the event. I still don't know what to expect. Everyone keeps telling me I'm gonna meet someone, I'm gonna meet people, I'm gonna network, and I'm just going in with the thought of I just want to look cute. I just want to look cute. I want to turn some people's heads, make them look twice, and that's good enough for me. Walking in the room and snatching some wigs. That's all I want to do. So let's get into Jeremy's question and see what Jeremy has to ask. Lifted says, Lowe's, this internet is absolutely the Akashic Records. It will be exposed and televised. That is so true. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of the stack from many past readings. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. In Jesus' name, I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, amen. Baphomet says, hey, Baphomet. Yeah, you're on. I'm here off work and having some hard ciders and pizza watching Lamarr. Yes. I love that. Ooh, pizza sounds good. I haven't eaten all day. But I need to eat something healthy and light so I can look cute. But Tom Virgo says, ha, Lamarr, typical Lamarr for you. Go steal the show, honey. Yes. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I just like to look cute. And if looking cute brings me opportunities, good opportunities, then thank God for that. So Jeremy's question is, what are the angels doing to assist Jeremy right now? Jeremy says they're going through the most. Oh, wow. Let's send Jeremy love and light. What are the angels doing to assist Jeremy at the moment? You're the best, Andrea McDaniel. Is that my cousin, Andrea? Or Danny, I mean, not Andrea, sorry. Hey, girl, thank you, Andrea, by the way, though. Baphomet says, oh, yes, you must look cute and definitely steal the show. Yes! Let me know how it goes tonight after your show is done. I'm interested. I definitely will. I'm going to vlog it, so I'll let you all know. What are the angels doing to assist Jeremy at the moment? You make me mad, babe. It's okay. You're welcome. Today's my birthday. Yes. We have to do something. Happy birthday to Danny. What are you doing for your birthday? Jeremy, let's see what's going on with you. I get the lovers here. Interesting. In the placement of what you're projecting. Which astrologers' YouTube videos do you watch? I honestly don't watch any of them. I used to watch, what's his name? Dolo, but I don't watch him anymore. I like him, but I don't watch him. I'm still subscribed. He's just a little bit too out there for me. But other than that, I literally don't watch anyone. I really don't. Oh, you just got off work? Yes. Are you and Hunter doing anything? What are the angels doing to assist you? I feel like they're definitely working on your mental, Jeremy. You definitely need an overhaul in your mental. You need to have a lot on your plate as well. But there's something where the angels are trying to get you to like see that you can do it. Like I just see them pushing you and saying you can do it. Like you've got it. Like, you know, stop being so hard on yourself. I'm wondering if it deals with legal situations, the law, maybe connected to family as well, the mother in some way, shape, or form. All right, or a mother. Excuse me. I don't know if Jeremy's in the room. By the way, is Jeremy in the room? But moving on. Jeremy says correct. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel like they definitely want you to have more fun. They want you to go out more. I feel like there's something with dating and them just wanting you to have fun with dating. I actually feel like you might meet someone soon. I don't know if you're currently talking to someone right now, but I feel like whoever this person is, this is a new person. All right. Jeremy says, hey, yes. So that's what I'm feeling. I feel like there's definitely changes on the horizon for you, Jeremy. All right. Structural changes. Could be changes with your job, could be changes with your home, but I feel like whatever it is, there could be long distance travel involved, ironically. But I feel like what's changing are your philosophies or your beliefs in some way, like the structure of your beliefs and the philosophy that you live your life by, or philosophies that you live your life by, are changing. But I do see changes also in your career as well, your career sector. So that's what I feel, and you are a leader. You're a leader, Jeremy. You're a leader in your friend groups. You're a leader in general, and I feel like your spirit guides, your angels want you to see this as well. Your leadership qualities. There is something about drama showing up here, though, but it does show up in your hidden strengths and weaknesses position. All right, so I would say be careful of who you surround yourself with. All right. And it's okay to distance yourself from certain people, because I feel like spirit wants you to distance yourself from certain people too. Hey, Wendy, the mental was correct. Yes, that's what I'm feeling. Does that make sense, though, Jeremy? Did that make sense? Oh, thank you, Josh, for your donation again. Yes, Team Scorpio. Dina says I gotta be certain in a certain space to watch Dolo. He'd be too high for me sometimes. Yes, I like Dolo, but he is a little bit too much sometimes. I actually haven't watched him in a while. But other than that, I don't watch any other astrologers. I really don't. I don't even watch a lot of readers. The ones I consistently watch are House of Stars. I watch her all the time. I will watch some of Tracy Brown's readings every now and then. I will watch some of Amber Khan's readings every now and then, The Quietest Revolution. And I just found, I'm going to shout these people out actually because I like their readings. I don't know if they're accurate yet, but I just found these new people called the Trinity Oracles, I think is what they're called. I like them. So, but other than that, oh, and I like Heaven Whispers too. I like her too. But these are all readers that except for Amber. No, actually, I've talked to Amber before. These are all readers that I've actually talked to before. Like I've had some interaction with them before. Okay, yes, for all these donations, child. I've seen others, and some of them are way too negative in their physiology and into their words. Yeah. Siobhan says, yeah, you'd be waiting for the plane to actually land. Oh my god. I love Dolo though. I really do. I really do. I love Dolo. Jeremy says, yes, I've actually been redecorating, finally making my home a home. Today is me and my fiance's anniversary of our 4 years together. It's interesting that the lovers came out. That makes sense. Okay. Yes. So I'm glad it's resonating with you then, the reading. I'm going to get into these other readings that you guys sent soon. Lifted says, beautiful people, I have readings to do. I want to stay in here. I'm so feeling this vibe right now. Thanks for keeping me company. Love and infinite light to you all. Yes, love and light, Lifted. Don't watch Tyler's Tarot. He's negative. Oh, yes, Tyler's Tarot. Okay. Tyler's Tarot. I don't watch Tyler's Tarot. Tyler's Tarot is accurate. I think I have interacted with Tyler's Tarot before, and it was very pleasant. I think Tyler just watched me. I think he said this before. I think he is subscribed to my channel, actually. But I don't watch his channel, though. It's funny. I think he has a vlog channel, and I kind of like the vlog channel more. But that's just me. Are these people readers all on YouTube? They are on YouTube. Andrea says, have you watched House of Oshun? I have watched House of Oshun. I do like House of Oshun, too. I haven't watched her videos in a while either, though. Hey, AK says, Lamarr. Hey, Lamarr, you look beautiful as usual. Thank you. I like House of Oshun. There's only one reader on YouTube I don't really like, and I'm not going to say who it is. I'm not going to say why, but they have a very negative aura, and they throw at people. This reader throws at people, and they throw at people for no reason. And I'm not going to tell you who it is. You're going to have to figure it out yourself. But I feel like some of you know who it is. And it's not anyone I've mentioned, by the way. I haven't mentioned them yet. What about Rabina Rastaban? Yeah, I do like her. Okay, yeah, I do like Rabina. I do like Rabina Rastaban. She posted a video recently about Venus and Scorpio that I liked. That was really accurate. But I do like her. I watch her every now and then, too. Cancer says, hello, Lamarr. Hope you're doing well this evening. Blessings to you, sweetheart, in Jesus' name. Hey, Cancer, thank you. It's good to stay detached from other readers so you can stay tapped into your own energies. Exactly. Cancer says, yes, we know who it is. Child, yeah, I know y'all know who it is. All Topics YouTuber says, Lamarr, did you watch Tamaj Sunshine Tarot? It's very negative, too. Don't watch her anymore. No, I don't know who that is. I keep hearing about Water Baby Tarot, not that she's negative, but I hear she's really good too. So I have yet to really get into Water Baby's tarot readings, but I keep hearing that she's good. Like I've heard that Water Baby's tarot is good from other readers who are good. So I'm like, I need to check this girl out. So she's one that's on my list to check out. Other than that, who's the other one I like? What's her name? I need to find her name actually. Let me see. I think it's Sunshine something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But Tamaj Tarot is good, but not the Sunshine Negative Woman. Water Baby is good. Yeah, I've heard she's good. I love Rabina. Yeah, I like Rabina. She's good. And she's funny too. And then I watched a video Rabina did about Ashanti, actually. That was interesting. I like listening to the Illust Illuminator as well. I think I've heard of that person. Okay, so let's get into these other these questions, y'all. By the way, if you want a live reading, it is $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, 30 for three questions, and so on and so forth. I do have to be mindful of the time though, because I have to leave soon to get ready for my event. I know y'all want to see the vlog, so I have to start vlogging and like filming. But let's get into these questions. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck when you pass readings. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, in Jesus' name I pray. Thank you. Amen, 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 amen. By the way, I also do like 3 Hoodoo Sisters. And I have interacted with 3 Hoodoo Sisters as well. I love 3 Hoodoo Sisters. But I have not watched their readings in a while either. One question, may I do a reading on you, please? Oh, sure, you can do a reading on me. Baphomet says, yes, I watch. I don't as many as I do, but I do enjoy to join certain readers, and I love you. Oh, yay! Yeah, I like 3 Hoodoo Sisters. They're good. So let's get to Josh's question. What are some things that women find attractive about me? Let's see. What are some things that women find attractive about Josh? Baphomet says I'm buzzed already. Child, I'm trying to be like you, Baphomet. What are some things that women find attractive about Josh? What are some things that women find attractive about Josh? Good question. Yes, Siobhan. Let's see what is attractive about Josh to women. Be my controller, a control freak, just like me. I get the Fool here. So there's something about you where you don't fit the norms of what people typically would expect you to be. I feel like there's something about you that's very eccentric, that's very different and unique. I feel like you're not afraid to take risks. You're not afraid to put yourself out there in certain circumstances and do something that maybe people will see as dumb or like, embarrassing, but it's like you're willing to take the risk a lot of times. I do feel like your thing though is that sometimes you overthink a lot. You overthink a lot. We talked about this already though, Josh. You overthink a lot, Josh. If you want a live reading, it is $10 for 1 question, 20 for 2 questions, 30 for 3 questions, so on and so forth. I just can't when it gets too specific because it becomes unrelatable. Oh, you mean when other readers? That's why I don't watch other readers. Cause it's a hit or miss sometimes. I like listening to my own readings, honestly. I'm not afraid to admit that. Like I genuinely like posting my readings and like watching them with you all and like talking to you all while we're watching it. Like that's fun. But anyway. Josh, you overthink. You overthink too much. You think too much. Okay. And this is one thing that women find not the most attractive about you. So I feel like there's something where you're a free spirit. Tap into that free spiritedness. Tap into that open-mindedness that you have about life. That's what people most find attractive about you. Now, however, you are very intelligent. You are highly intelligent and intuitive. You're also very protective. Like you stand up for the underdog because you know how it feels to be the underdog. But I feel like these are all qualities that you have not yet fully tapped into within yourself. You have a very well-rounded way about you as well. Like you may be interested in different cultures, or you may be an equal opportunity dater. All right. Overthinking. And there's also something here about where sometimes you may feel like you don't have the status, you don't have the money, you don't have the career. Like you may think those are the things that, women find most attractive about you, but it's not that. It's your personality. It's your intelligence. It's your humor. It's that kind of energy. So I feel like you're putting the focus in the wrong places at the moment in terms of what women find attractive about you. You're also very romantic as well. You're reading Josh Aquarius' Self No Lamarr right now, Lamarr. This is genius. Yes. That's what I'm feeling, Josh. And I also feel like there's something with you where you can be very fun. Like you can actually be very fun to hang out with, a blast to hang out with. And there's something where you can make like the most dullest moments, not dullest, not jealous, dullest moments fun by just genuinely being yourself and not holding back. So that's what I feel. I know that was kind of a read, like a read, honey, but at the same time, like I did throw in there what women find attractive about you. But I feel like spirit like wants you to focus on those things because what you think women find attractive about you isn't necessarily what women actually find attractive about you. Vital Virgo says, I love your readings. You really tap into energies extremely well. Thank you, Dina. I appreciate that. Siobhan says about to make a margarita. Ooh, that sounds amazing. Does that make sense, Josh? Okay, let's get into now AK's question. Is AK in the room? We had to prove it wrong, cause I learned in the past that love would never do without you. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of the sack. Many past readings. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, and Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, 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 amen. Yes, make that drink. I will cheers with you. Yeah. I don't know what I want to make though. Should I go make a drink real quick? I think I actually have something to make it with. I'm gonna go make a drink really quickly, y'all. Just something light. It's Saturday. I can do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make a quick drink. I think I'm gonna mix. All I have is Hennessy, and I'm gonna mix it with something because that's a little bit too much, honey. Okay. Be right back. So I mixed a little bit of Hennessy with leftover Coke I had in my fridge. However, I had to keep it classy and cute for the spirits and the angels, okay? Especially since I'm on camera drinking, okay? That's not professional, but it's Saturday. So, party with Lamarr, sorry I'm a bad influence. No, if you have a drink, honey, cheers, okay? Period. There's way more Coke than Henny, though. That actually tastes good. Let me find out I'm a drink maker, too, honey. Okay. Let's get into now AK's question, you all. I don't remember if I cleansed the cards, but I'm going to cleanse them one more time. AK says turn up day. Okay, let's cleanse these cards. Thank you for cleansing and cleaning the energy of this deck from your past readings. In the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, in Jesus' name I pray. Thank you. Amen, amen, amen. Hey, Taffeta. Going out, remember? Yeah, I am going out, but I have a little while before I go out, before I actually leave. So a little drink won't hurt. It'll make the getting ready process fun. Okay, let's get into AK's question. Siobhan says, as long as you're not acting like Cardi B on the live, you good, Lamarr. Yes. Child. Let's get into AK's question. All right. Dina says, Josh, I'm wondering if just curious, were you in a previous relationship that only placed value on your financial status? Because I'm feeling an energy like that, like a user and abuser of you. Is Josh here? Stir not shaken. You better preach, Wendy. Don't turn into Cardi B. Child. All right, let's see what what are the general messages and insights that the spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for AK? What are the general messages, insights, and guidance that these spirit guides have for AK? I can't have to change the song. I can't stay in that song right now. Thank you, Martha, for your donation to my super chat. If you want a live reading, by the way, it's $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, 20 for three questions, so on and so forth. By the way, if you have a joint, light up, honey. I would roll an herb joint in front of you all because I have mugwort and I could roll it, but that would be way too much and would take too much time. So, but I did do a video on Instagram where I talk about that. So show that or check that out on my Instagram. What are the general messages that the angels have for AK at this time? I get the High Priestess. You're very sensitive at this time, AK, and you may be very connected to a motherly energy, a motherly figure. It could be a grandmother, whether in the physical realm or the spirit realm. I feel like they're very connected to you and by you to them at this time. There's something where you may feel unbalanced as well. Like you need to focus on your the balancing of your energies. You may need to cleanse because there is a lot going on in your energy field. Like you're carrying a lot in your energy field, I feel. I definitely feel like you're wanting excitement and change. You're wanting to do something new. You may have a lot of ideas that you're wanting to implement or go through with at this time as well. But I feel like the thing with that is Mercury retrograde. It may not be the best timing, all right? Definitely doing something about money connected to family as well. Family money, family business. Thank you for your $10 donation, Belinda. Your angels, I feel like, want you to focus on working hard and focusing on yourself and not so much on love or romance at this time. All right? There's something where you need to build your inner strength, and you are going through some sort of transition when it comes to your job sector, your career. You may be even redecorating. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up redecorating or like spirit guides you to redecorate or even like change up your style in some way. You may have a situation in love where you have one foot in, one foot out. I feel like you may not be getting communication with this person if this is the case, or it's at a standstill. All right. Definitely going through transformation, structural transformation. Could be transformation once again with your home, with work, job. But there's definitely something where the structure of your routine of your life is changing, and therefore you are transforming as well within that procedure or that process, I mean. Speak up. Speak up. Also, there's something about worldwide communication, global communication. People worldwide hearing your voice, hearing what you have to say. Okay. I'm wondering if there's a legal situation connected to work or maybe not a legal situation, but an issue at work where there's an injustice or unfairness or connected to your career. But overall, AK, what I see is that you're definitely going through a transformation. There's definitely a lot that is being brought up to the surface at this time that you're not wanting to face. But I would face it, deal with it, and heal it, and with that, being over, Mercury going direct will definitely bring many blessings to you. Does that make sense? I feel like you're going through like a huge overhaul in your life at this time. So let's get into Marthy's question. Let's cleanse these cards once again before I get into my next reading, my next question. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck. Many past readings, name the focus on the Holy Ghost in Jesus' name I pray. Thank you. Amen, amen, amen. Marthy says, so I'm kind of in love, in this love triangle with two guys, and they're good friends of each other, and I'm so stuck. Ooh. My question is, what are they thinking, feeling, and who do my angels want me to be with right now? Okay. I guess it will all make more sense in the future. It most likely will. That's the thing about general readings, is that you're very much going to get a general answer if you don't ask anything specific. So let's get into the question. Who do Marthy's angels want her to be with in terms of the love triangle she's dealing with at this time? Who do Marthy's angels and spirit guides want her to be with in terms of this love connection that she's dealing with, this love triangle? That's Scorpio. This Scorpio energy got y'all changing screen names. Interesting. Yeah, Siobhan. But I feel like, yeah. A lot of people are just wanting a change in their identities and you know, how they present themselves, I feel. Belinda says, Siobhan, you stay supporting Lamarr. It has been a while. Beautiful. I love Siobhan. I really, really do. Siobhan says, thank you. Yes, I'm still here. Lamarr done grew on me. Yes. I love that. Martha says, why do I always get nervous for readings? Child, I think that's normal. But let's get into the question, all right? Who does Spirit want you to be with? I see a younger Earth sign here, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, all right? I don't know how old you are or how old these two gentlemen are that you're dealing with. But this Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus shows up in the position of projections and also the position of surface level energy, like seeing each other for, not for who you are totally, but just for what you see maybe, all right? So be careful with that. I get a younger air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius showing up, all right? In the position of foundation. So maybe there's something about the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius where they're more stable, or maybe they have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in their chart, but this person's more stable. This person has more of a foundation in terms of actually maybe starting something serious, I feel. You're a Taurus, they're in Aries or in a Leo, if that helps. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe they have Earth and Air in their chart, but that's what's showing up. I feel like definitely one of them is more stable in terms of what you like, seriousness, being able to settle down with this person. So I don't know, I feel like it's a difficult decision for you to make. It's a difficult decision for you to make. And I feel like choosing one over the other, is going to make the other one mad or, upset in some way. So be prepared for that. But in terms of who the spirit wants you to be with the most, I feel like it's the one you see the most promise with. Because I'm only seeing an earth sign and an air sign here, I don't know who that would be, but I feel like it's the one you communicate the most with. It's the one you feel the most promise with in terms of having a solid foundation for an actual relationship to grow. All right. Hey, Louise. So that's what I feel. Does that make sense? So I would say, who is the one that you talk to the most and the one that you see the most promise with? Is it the Aries or the Leo? Let's get into Belinda's question next because I have to go soon. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of stuck in your past readings and the past and the Holy Ghost. Okay, thank you. I guess the Leo, but I don't know. I would maybe have a conversation with both of them and see where their heads are at and see which one is the one that has more promise. All right. But I feel like whoever that is, you should go with that one. So let's get into Belinda's question, which is, do I need to worry about this female whose name starts with an M when it comes to my job or on the spiritual level? Does Belinda have to worry about a female on her job whose name starts with an M? Does Belinda have to worry about a woman on her job that starts with the letter M, whose name starts with the letter M, spiritually or otherwise? I'm still here. I'm still here. Do you have to watch out for her just from these two cards alone and the position they're showing up in? I would say yes. I feel like she's actually taken action against you before, or she's done something to you before, and I feel like the foundation of your relationship is just chaos. Like you two don't see it for each other. Period. So, Belinda says, "Bitch is a problem, child." Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, and I feel like you're someone who just kind of tries to keep your head down, mind your business. I'm wondering if you two argue about a guy or something, or if like an argument stems from a guy in some way, shape, or form, or if a guy's in the middle of it. I would say yes. Watch your back. All right. I would do, make sure you have your protection up. If you do protection candles, or if you have, protection necklaces and bracelets and something like that, because I do feel like she's a threat. All right. Unfortunately. And I feel like she's a tattletale. Like she'll go and tell on you to the boss. So in the end, I see you having a conversation with her though, and kind of settling the score, or Yeah, I see you settling the score. So I do feel like you need to protect your energy with her. Thank you, AK, for your donation. Let's get into AK's question again. Does that make sense, Belinda? So I have to go through these questions quick, y'all, because I have to go soon. Thank you for considering carrying the energy of the set by any past readings and the possibility of I have to leave my house by at least 7, the very latest, to get there on time. So Siobhan says you really gotta watch them tattletale co-workers. Exactly. Because they'll tell everyone, honey. The boss, the CEO, the HR manager. Sorry, allergies. Will AK pass her massage exam? Belinda says, I be working and into my work and I look over and bitches watching me. Exactly. I would just keep doing, focus on your work. Like, don't even look at her. Don't even give her the time of day. The ones that tell will be the first to set you up. Exactly. Will AK pass her massage exam? I wouldn't even give her the time of day, Belinda. Light a white candle and pray over it and ask for protection at work. And ask, for the evil eye and jealousy and envy to be removed from the workplace. And I feel like that should solve your problems. You may have to do it a few times, but that's what I feel, Belinda. Will AK pass her massage exam? I see you're nervous about it. You're nervous about it. I feel like it's a lot of information to remember as well, or it's just a lot of information. But I feel like what they're looking for is technique. Like, they want to make sure that you have the techniques down. All right? They want to make sure you have the techniques down. Siobhan, you ever had that coworker who would stand in the way of a tool and then move at the last minute and make it seem as if you're not working? That is a bitch. I had that kind of coworker at my last job, a part-time job, and that's actually why I quit. I ended up quitting because I had horrible coworkers. So sometimes you just I don't know. That's a whole another topic. I do see you passing though. I see you passing. I see you passing. I do feel like you're gonna pass because I see you being accepted into maybe getting certified, or it's just like you've been accepted, you've been certified, you've completed, you passed. So I do feel like you're gonna pass. The only thing is you may not get the score you want, like you may not get the passing score you wanted, but the most important thing is that you passed, all right, or that you pass. So I do see you passing. I would just try not to over worry and have a schedule in terms of studying for it. You're not going to know every single thing, every single detail, but as long as you have the basic concepts and techniques, you'll be fine. AK says, yes, honey, yes. Knife says, my wife says you're allergic to cats. That's why I am allergic to cats. I am, and I'm hoping it gets better. Because I don't want to have to get rid of Fonzie, but allergies are not fun. Belinda says, that's why we telling you to be careful. She will set you up, so steer clear. Yes, but coworkers. Okay, let me tell you a story really quickly about a coworker. Okay. So, and I had to take my earphones off for this one because this one is juicy, honey. So I had a coworker. His name was Christian. That's his real name. He was Spanish and he hated me for some reason. There was one day where he like kept calling me bro, and he's like this super toxic masculine dude, and I'm like really like feminine, like, you know, non-binary. So obviously I'm going to like that in itself is going to cause problems in the workplace, right? Especially an over masculine workplace like the last workplace I worked. So Christian could not stand me, and I think it stemmed from one day he kept calling me bro, and he just kept being like really like, you know, like snippy with me. And finally I was just like, don't call me bro. Left it at that. Just like that. I said, just like that too, don't call me bro. So ever since that day he got mad at me. Christian is like the head honcho in terms of the hierarchy of employees. So ever since that day, Christian had it out for me. And I actually had to do candle magic on Christian constantly because he would always snitch on me. Oh, he's showing up to work late. Mind you, Christian would show up to work late all the time and hours late. Me, like the most I would show up to work would be like maybe 20 minutes late, 30 minutes late the most. I know that's not good, right? But nonetheless, Christian would still snitch, all right? And then there was one day where Christian had just had enough because everything he was doing against me was not working. So Christian went behind my back and set me up, tried to set me up actually. What Christian didn't know was that I actually got the job because the boss, his boss, was my uncle's girlfriend, who they now have a child together. So what ended up happening was Christian went to HR on me because Christian was actually going to soon get written up for being late constantly. So Christian went to HR and said, you know, Lamarr always shows up late. I feel like he doesn't get the same treatment that I do. This needs to be investigated into, blah, 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 blah. Well, had I not known, I probably would have ended up getting fired before Christian. But what ended up happening was that the boss, aka my uncle's girlfriend, told me, "Hey, heads up, Christian called HR on you. My boss just called me and let me know." Okay, so I had to trick up my sleeve for Christian. All right. So what I ended up doing was I ended up going to HR on him for bullying and harassing. And that ended up backfiring on him. I ended up quitting, but it ended up like, okay, like I left him with that. Like, before I quit, like, I'm going to burn you since you tried to burn me, right? But case in point, he tried to set me up. It backfired on him. Now, it backfired on him for many different reasons, but nonetheless, be careful in the workplace because people will definitely try to set you up, period. I've had it happen to me before where someone tried to set me up and it didn't work. All right. People are brutal in like the workplace in corporate America. It's like ridiculous. Like, and the funny thing is you don't know who you're messing with. The whole time Christian was super macho and like trying to intimidate me with like his like, you know, his brawn. I'm doing candle work on you behind the scenes and smiling in your face. It's probably why you have a headache and like you're always lethargic at work. But I'm not saying anything. I'm just doing my work, keeping my head down and focusing on myself. So be careful in the workplace because you don't know who you're messing with. Like even the quiet ones, don't mess with them, honey. Just do your job. Like just go to work, do your job, and go home. Don't invest in drama. It's not worth it. And that's my story time. I had someone try to set me up at work and it backfired on them. I wonder if he's fired yet, actually, because my boss hates him. Or my ex-boss hates him. She talks bad about him all the time. So let's get into M. Deborah's question. Do I finally get this promotion or should I move on? Let's see. Siobhan says, Christian, one of them rent-a-cop employees. Exactly. Christian was a rent-a-cop employee, honey. A mess. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck many past readings. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, in Jesus' name I pray. Thank you. Amen. Amen. He's jealous. That's funny because another employee said that to me, and they were like, because I was like, I wouldn't complain to him all the time, but other employees knew that we like had like this beef, but it was all coming from him, and I would be like, I don't know why he hates me so much. And this employee was like, I think he's jealous of you. I was like, why would he be jealous of me? Like, what is there to be jealous about? Like, you're a straight male. Like, why are you jealous of a gay guy? But that's a different story, honey. Let's get into Deborah's question, which is, does she finally get the promotion or should she move on? Your family, did he know that? Okay, yeah, so let's talk about that really quickly. So yeah, my family knows that. My whole family, yeah, my family does know that he bullied me. And it's funny, my uncle knows him now. So I think my uncle's on his ass too. So, because you have to keep in mind, like, my uncle, who has gone to jail, I'm not multiple times, by the way. He's not in jail now, but I'm not condoning this, but I'm just trying to, like, show you the kind of guy he is and, like, how overprotective he can be of the people he loves. You have to think, like, my uncle, like, it's not only, like, me, it's his girlfriend, like, that this guy's like causing problems with. So yeah, there goes the reference. Exactly, Wendy. Nice says, just because you did a better job than he did. Maybe. Belinda says, Lamarr, the boss is your dad or mom, or have built that relationship up so well. Yeah, I mean, I have to keep it honest. I did have a leg up on him, but I never told him that. I'm not going to tell you that the boss is my, like, uncle's girlfriend. I'm not telling you that. Baphomet says, I've had people try to do magic on me, but it didn't stick. I've had good energy with me that shields. That's good. Let's get into Deborah's question. Will Deborah get her raise or her promotion, or should she move on? No disrespect to any beautiful souls in here who happen to be Latino or Latino, just my experience. Oh, I didn't even see what you wrote, actually. I'm sorry. Oh my god, he'd be watching you now. I wouldn't be surprised if he watches me, to be honest. I'm pretty sure they all knew I was a YouTuber. That's probably maybe why he was partly jealous. I don't know. Will Deborah get her raise or promotion, or should she move on? Will Deborah get her raise or promotion, or should she move on? Yeah, I've noticed sometimes that there's this thing with, like, there can be this thing with Latino and Black people. I notice sometimes. I don't understand that, but I notice it. We're both discriminated against, so I'm not even going to get into that, honey. But you all know I love my Latino poppies, honey. Not Christian, all right? So will Belinda get her job, her promotion? Honestly, it may be time for you to move on, Belinda. Or I'm sorry, not Belinda, Deborah. It may be time for you to move on. Because it's interesting. I feel like maybe you've been asking for this race for a while. And maybe you've even been promised, like, it's coming. I think it may be time to move on. I think it's time to move on. Move on. Because I feel like, Miss Deborah, even if you get the raise, it's like you still wouldn't be fulfilled. You would just have more money doing the same job that I don't feel like you're as passionate about. So I would say move on. Does that make sense? Hi, Michelle. Hi, Carolyn. Hello, I like the way you read. Thank you. Yes, please make sure you guys hit the like button. Baphomet says some people are just insecure, jealous, and hate to others. So what they see in you, they wish they had. True. Siobhan says sometimes people know you from a past life and they come back as an enemy of sorts. I could see that. I could see that with me and Christian, because I'm telling you, honey, he made me enemy number one. And I was just like, what's your deal, buddy? But no one likes him, though. Like, no one liked him. He would bully his way into getting people to like him. I'm not someone you can bully or push around, though. I know I seem like it, but I'm really not. Trust me. I'll end up bullying and pushing you. All right? Trust and believe that. Thank you for cleansing and carrying the energy of this deck from any past reading. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, in Jesus' name, and praying. Thank you, amen, amen, amen. Miss Deborah says, it's been years and they refuse to promote Black American women. Thanks so much. Yeah, I feel like it's time to move on. So let's get into the last question I believe we have from Belinda. I'm going to have to leave now, y'all, because it's 6 o'clock and I have to get ready for my event, my Sephora event. So Belinda wants to know, spiritually speaking, what does Spirit want me to know? Because I've been feeling that something is very off, but I can't put my finger on it. Can you help me pinpoint what the fuck is going on? By the way, if you guys want last minute readings, send your PayPal payments to my PayPal. $10 for one question, 20 for two questions, and just make sure you put your question in the PayPal note because I'm gonna leave soon. Spiritually speaking, what does Spirit want me to know? Because I've been feeling that something is off. What is going on? What does Spirit want Belinda to know? Baphomet says, well, you're a Cap. You will always bounce back up. Yes, exactly. Dina says, push me. I push back 10 times harder, and it will be when you least expect it. Thank you, Dina. Cheers. I should. Oh my God, today have fun. Yeah, I'm so excited. Take care, Lamarr, and have a good one. I will, Ninth Oblivious. Wait, Ninth Oblivious, I thought you were reading me, honey. I thought you were supposed to give me a reading. Was taken aside by Black Latinos who told me it's because I'm not Latina. Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes they can be like that. Like, they can be very much that kind of energy. But even more of a reason for you to move on, Miss Deborah. Yeah, Dina, I'm telling you, they just, I don't know. I think it is so funny when people think they can bully me and I end up bullying them. Honey, I am the biggest bully. Like, I can turn into the biggest bully if you really want me to. I promise you. And I will not let up until I feel like it. But I don't get pushed to that edge too much, too often, so I'm glad for that. What does Spirit want Belinda to know? I see a lot of men showing up. There may be confusion with men. Could be specifically a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who could be showing two sides of himself, or just a man in general could be showing two sides of himself in terms of his emotions. Okay, after the video is over. Facts though, we will stand our ground when necessary. Won't start none, won't be none. Exactly. I got a long fuse, been done. Boom. Exactly, Wendy. Boom indeed. So that's what I feel, Belinda. I feel like, is there something going on with two men? Because I see you trying to make a choice between a man or two men. I'm dealing with a guy who's a Cancer moon, Lamarr. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like this relationship is a big point of confusion for you, though. It's a big point of confusion, and I feel like, but there's something where you're being inducted into your spiritual family at this time. So I feel like you're finding your spiritual family, your spiritual family. Like, I feel like you're getting connected into, you're being connected to people who are going through similar spiritual experiences as you at this time. So that's probably why you're here right now in this room. 2, I have options. Maybe, I'm not sure. I see either 2 men here or 1 man with 2 different facets to his personality. But that's what I feel. I feel like you are, also you're going through a shift in terms of your friend group as well. When did this happen? I'm only dealing with 1 guy, but you would swear he was 2 different people. Lord, Lamarr. Well, yeah, that's what I just said. I think it's just 1 guy, but like he has a split. He has 2 different sides to his personality. But I feel like you're going through some sort of shift and transformation in terms of your friend group, your social group. Once again, people who you surround yourself with. Like, your energy is no longer resonating with certain people. So it's like a lot of things are unfamiliar to you at the moment because of that. I feel like because of this energy shift you're going through at this moment, certain energies that you were once used to don't resonate with you anymore. Does that make sense? So no brujeria because I feel drained. It is crazy. No brujeria. Why do you keep thinking someone's like throwing at you? Do you do magic? Do you throw at people? Like, honestly, I just feel like you need to do a protection candle. Like, you'll be fine. If you haven't been throwing at people, then there's nothing to worry about. Or if you haven't been doing brujeria against people, then you're fine, is what I'm saying. But if you've been doing brujeria against people, then you could be getting blowback from that too. So, but otherwise, I would just say do a protection candle. You're going through a transformation at this time. All right, I love you all. I have to go. I can't believe I've been on here for 2 hours, honey. It's been a long time, but I had so much fun, and I'm so glad I got to get some stuff off my chest. And I had fun, all right? I hope you all had fun. Happy Saturday. Happy Mercury retrograde. Interestingly enough, I'm feeling a lot less anxious at the end of this video than I think I was at the beginning of the video, so that's good. Vital Virgo says, love you. So glad to see you. I've missed you. I've missed you too. Yes, Siobhan. Siobhan says, you're evolving, Belinda. Buckle up. Exactly. Belinda says, Lamarr, I don't throw unless they do it. Even with that, I do a reversal or fiery wall of protection. Yes, okay. So I would do a reversal. I would definitely do a fiery wall of protection. I would leave it at that for now. I would leave it at that for now. I don't think you need to do anything else. Just see how that goes. You're amazing, Lamarr. Thank you, Nisi. Yes, Aisha, I will have fun. Thank you, Michelle. I will have fun. Stay beautiful and have lots of fun, Lamarr. Thank you, AK. I love you all. I will have fun. You all have fun tonight. And look forward to my vlog coming up soon about my time at the event, at the Sephora event. And I love you all. Baphomet says, have a blast and snatch the stage up. Yes. Queen Serene says, oh my God, I missed it. Yes, I'm about to get off now. But I love you all. Bye, Wendy. Bye, Belinda. Bye, Siobhan. Bye, Vital Virgo. Bye, Wendy. Oh, I said bye, Wendy. Bye, Nisi. Bye, Aisha. Bye, Michelle. Bye, Baphomet. Bye, Queen. Bye, Ninth Oblivious. Bye, everyone. Bye, Miss Deborah. Bye, everyone else in the chat who hasn't said anything, but you're still here. Love you all. You all have a good rest of your weekend. I might be on live tomorrow. We'll see. But until then, love and light, God bless and no stress. Remember, if you want your own personal reading from me, I'm available. LamarrTownsendTarot.com. If you want candle work, I'm available for that too. I do have specials. LamarrTownsendTarot.com/specials. Check that out as well. Love and light, God bless and no stress. And we'll see each other soon.